All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Oklahoma City Nighthawks and the Salt Lake City Elks. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And that's not the start that he was looking for as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Throwing, Mayfield. And he will find his man on the outside. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running from the gun with Henry. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Mayfield into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. That one goes for 24 yards.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Looking to throw. Herbert. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Dexter Lawrence in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation, because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
And he will take it in for the touchdown from 19 yards away, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Alert!
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A first down carry for Henry. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. From just shy of midfield, Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Miller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
19 yards there on the catch and run. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. Johnson, the intended target.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively.
And, his first carry, he loses the football. It's going the other way. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, you got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
The first throw for the backup, Haskins. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 yards there and a first down. Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Here's Haskins to throw. Rolling to his right. And he's got his big tight end here. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
I think this one comes under the heading of sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because you and I both know coaches go crazy seeing their quarterbacks roll out, in this case to the right side, and try to throw it back into the middle of the field. He got away with one there.
The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. He'll buy some time right. He's going to find a man here. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. Now a carry for Pirine. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you had a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. To throw on 2nd down, Eason. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Eason looking deep downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. They were looking for Johnson that time. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Pirine. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Haskins will throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Ross Dwelly there to make the grab. And his guys have taken the lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Malcolm Brown at $3 bills and some change comes in to drop the hammer. Off the play fake. Eason, they'll roll him out right. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. Looking to throw. Eason, flush to his right. Man open, it's J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Eason. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
On 2nd and 10, Haskins flushed out right. And he comes back with one complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Haskins to throw it. And now he'll tuck it and run. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And Lambeau will put this one through. So we are halfway through here in the final week of the preseason. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone.
Now the ball comes loose. And this is picked up by the defense. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. They'll run it here with Pirine. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now again, here's Pirine. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10. A toss play. Here's Pirine. Oh, and now some space to operate. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Hey, a sidebar worth noting is that preseason cuts have changed. So week 3 that we're in right now, the preseason, I think, what did you say, the roster's going to stay at 90 instead of going down to 75 this year?
That's exactly right, Brandon, because in the past, just what you said, this game here, at the end of week 3, or game 3, you would cut the roster down to 75 and play game 4 just like that. In this case now, though, they're going to be able to keep guys all the way through. So guys who would normally not have a chance to finish out the preseason, they'll get that chance now and get more opportunities to get on tape.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Pirine. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Let's get it.
Third down. Here's Haskins. This is caught. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Samaje Perine ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now because you're exactly
you
right.
Like that, don't you? And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Dontari Poe marches in for the sack. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. And he's going to go down again. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Eason, open man, Arcega-Whiteside. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20, 10, touchdown. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside taking it in. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On play action, Haskins hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Marcus Davenport, his 2nd sack of the night. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And finally down at the 36-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground. So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on 1st down. Operating from the gun. Eason is going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2nd and 12 after the 1st down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. He's going to air one out. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Or no, you just... He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Samaje Perine, 69 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any rush coming, and he's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Looking to throw. Eason, he's going to float this one. Deep right. He's got a man. Complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Back to throw. Eason, blitz coming, and down he goes. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. This is Hines. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
On the double. Any weapon. Ready.
On third down, Eason. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's first, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Looking to throw. Eason. And that's complete. It's Sims. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. Back to throw. Eason. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well that they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll run again with Pirine. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. 2nd and 14. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Got a man. It's Arcega-Whiteside. And they're able to get this one across the 35. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. Looking to throw. Eason. That's complete to Arcega-Whiteside. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They go play action here on first down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Eason. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Rush coming, and he's taken down. M.J. Stewart, mainly known for his pass coverage, this time a sack. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. He's going to loft one deep left side, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. Johnson was the intended receiver. It's Pirine to begin the drive. And an alley to run. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Haskins to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification. That's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. What'd you say, 3 rushing touchdowns? And, of course, throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.